Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be doing a detailed highlight and contour routine video. If you want to see how I do that, then definitely keep on watching. So guys, jumping straight into foundation, I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Color Match foundation in the shade Nut Brown. So I already applied my primer and my moisturizer off camera. So straight up, I'm just shaking up the bottle, and then I'm going to go in with my Zaron foundation brush to blend out the foundation all over my face. I really love this foundation brush because it's so wide and dense, so it helps you in blending out your foundation very fast basically. So yeah, I'm not really focusing much on the foundation because the highlight or the main point of this video is just the highlight and contour routine basically. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to go into highlight and contouring, and for that I'm using 4 different products. Sorry, not 4 different products, but 4 different shades from the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So I'm going to be using Toffee, Fawn, Medium Beige, and Espresso. So first off, I'm going in with Toffee. This will just help me get rid of the discoloration under my eyes. I'm going in with my Nuban Beauty My Skin Beauty Blender to blend out the concealer I applied. So guys, obviously my beauty blender is damp. You want to go in with a damp beauty blender when blending out your concealer. You don't want it to be wet or dry. It just makes for easy blending. So now I'm going in with my concealer in the shade Fawn. This is the second shade I'm going in with. It's not necessary you going with this much concealer. If you get a concealer that is a shade or 2 lighter than yours, that is fine. For me, I just wanted to do this, so I'm going in to apply a thin line of concealer on the bridge of my nose. So I'm going to apply that under my chin and my cupid's bow. Basically, you want to apply to the areas where you want to bring forward or where the light naturally hits your face. Those are the places you'll be highlighting. So also you can highlight your forehead also, but I want to stop applying concealer on my forehead. I want to stop. You might still see me doing it in my other videos, but for now I really want to stop and just maybe going with whatever that is left on my beauty blender when I'm done applying or blending out the areas where I've already applied. So right now I'm going in with my LA Girl concealer again in the shade Espresso. Now this is the shade I use for my contour. So I'm going to be applying this all over my forehead, my cheekbone, and my jawline. But for jawlines, I really don't go in with concealer. I usually just go in with whatever that is left on my brush or whatever I use in blending out the the contour basically. So also, in case you don't know where to apply your contour for under your cheek, basically you can smile, or you can either smile or you can suck in your cheeks so you can see where your cheekbone ends. So basically you want to apply your contour underneath your cheekbone, then you can blend it upwards. So also I'm going to apply at the sides of my nose, just beside the line where I applied my concealer. So basically that's that, and then you go into blend everything out. So guys, I'm going back in with the same beauty blender I used in blending out the previous concealer. So I'm just tapping, like bouncing back the concealer on the same surface to blend it out. You don't want to swipe away, you don't want to drag the concealer you've applied underneath your eyes, so you just want to keep bouncing until everything blends out. So when it comes to the contour, I like to go in with a flat brush basically to blend it out. It's not too dense and it's also not too fluffy. That's the best way I can describe it. So that is what I like to go in with when I'm blending out my contour. Or I can go in with a brush that is also dense. I'm fine with both of them, but I never go in with a fluffy brush to blend out my contour. So like I said, you can suck in your cheek so you know where you're supposed to blend out the concealer or where you're supposed to apply. And you also, when blending out, you want to blend upwards. You want to blend upwards and not downwards. So basically it does that for that. And also for your forehead, when blending that out, you also want to make sure you blend into your hairline so that there are no lines of demarcation when blending out. you know, when you're done, basically, not when blending out, but you want to blend into your hairline so that you don't have lines of demarcation, because sometimes, you know, your hairline could be a bit lighter than the shade you use in contouring, so you just want to make sure everything is in alignment. And now I'm just taking whatever that is left on the brush to also contour my jawline. So guys, for the nose highlights, you just want to make sure you pinch your beauty blender and then go in and tap on that. And then I really love going in with my pencil brush in blending out my contour, the one I applied on the bridge of my nose basically. I just recently found that I just miss for precise blending. So right now I'm just going back in with the same brush I used in blending out my foundation. So I'm using that to blend all the areas together to make sure everything is well blended out. There are no harsh line because we don't want that. So I'm going in now with medium beige, just applying little dots, you know, to give me that extra highlight. And now to set all the places where I've applied, you know, concealer, I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And like I've said in a while, I don't bake anymore under my eyes, so you can either blow off the excess powder you picked up, or you can dust it at the back of your hands to get rid of the excess powder. And then you just go in and you start tapping your beauty blender with the powder all over your face to set down all those areas. Now to set the area for my contour, I'm going in with my Milani mineralized compact powder in the shade 109. That's warm, it's in the shade warm, or 109, any of them. So I'm just applying this all over the places where I apply contour, my cream contour basically. I'm also going to use the Milani powder for my nose contour also. So guys, if you want to accentuate your Cupid's bow a bit more, you can go in with the same shade you used for your contour and just apply just within that bridge, that thin line, to deepen the Cupid's bow. So guys, to set the rest of my face, I'm going in with the J Cosmetics powder and I'm picking up the shade Natural. So I'm going to use this to set all of my face down, and also I'm going to use it to dust off the excess powder I've used in baking my nose and also my smile lines, because I always set my smile lines or bake there, just because, you know, that is where we'll crease first with the foundation. So guys, I'm gonna go off camera to finish the rest of the makeup and I'll be back to close out the video. So guys, this is the completed makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, and also click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.